on the board. We move to the final quarter at Betts Auditorium, the first of 2 basketball games coming your way. This, the State of Iowa 5-on-5 championship. Coming up later, the Parade of Champions.
There is a reason they're wearing their uniforms, Mike.
That's right.
And we'll see after this last quarter. That's people for the Parade of Champions.
That's
you
right.
won't want to miss that. All of the champions from girls athletics during the last season.
The save on the far side for Lori Kepler, but she was out of bounds when she saved it. A concerned John Ibeling. A 5-point lead, biggest lead of the basketball game, 12 points.
We saw that before anyone. Great camera angle, guys. We were right on the line with that.
Right on top of it. The fourth quarter starts. Muscatine in the guard court with Kim Griffin and Sarah Anderson. Barb Cole on the forward line with Maribel Rivera and Tara Drake. Will catch Durant up the floor, and on the fly, this is Schoenig to steal. She'll let the flow catch up. Christy Langford, Amy Ludenthal are the guards. This is Schoenig from the corner, and she's on the forward line with Lori Kepler and Stacy McCoven.
That had to be Lilienthal.
That was her. Her first 2. 36-33, the Muskies. Rivera takes the feed from Sarah Anderson, and she answers the bell.
She just murdered her on that baseline at about 8 to 10 feet.
Well, Rivera now, 12 points. Langdon has 7. And the takeaway for Durant, and here are the Wildcats. Durant outscored Muscatine 15-10 in the third quarter to cut that 10-point lead in half. A foul, Sarah Anderson for her second. And there's timeout. 6:11 remains in the fourth and final 5-player basketball championship. Muscatine 38, Durant 35. We'll be back right after this. Hi there, and welcome to the state basketball tournament. We're having a good time, and we've got a national audience on board all over the place. And I want to thank you all for joining us tonight. It's a nice letter from Oregon this week. And from California as well. 6:10 remains in the basketball game. A 3-point lead, Muscatine. Durant the ball. Langdon.
Key substitution at the timeout. 55, the freshman Jenny Knowles back in with 4 points, 4 fouls, 12 points.
Langdon. And this one tightens up again. This is Barb Cole with Sarah Anderson. Now Kim Griffin will direct traffic out front. Rivera over Stacy McCoven. Rivera has 14. She leads the Muscatine scoring effort. Straight to the iron.
Where'd that screen come from inside? 44. Lori Kepler, just a beautiful inside screen to play.
And you notice that the defensive assignment on McCoven has fallen to Rivera. Noel will not guard McCoven because she has 4 personals.
I'd call that a wise move.
Remains a 1-point game. That's Noel, the rebound. Back up in the air. She got 2 rebounds, and she was fouled.
And called on the underneath stroke.
Gets her first. Noel led all scorers on the floor in the first half with 12 points. The freshman off the bench.
One offense!
And you see Randy Ward. John Ibling.
We think they're going to run the one offense when they get the ball.
No, with their first points of the second half, she has 13.
Well, she looks young, doesn't she?
She hits her free throw. 14 points for Jenny Knoll. A 3-point lead for Muscatine.
They're in trouble with a 5-second count.
Didn't get rid of it quick enough.
Barb Cole was responsible for that
Yep.
one.
Good D.
How about Chesky on the Durant bench not liking that?
I saw Al
He
down
looked
there.
just a little discouraged about that comment. I hope John Eibling and Van Bolam don't listen to that man.
Janelle's advice late in the game with 4:05 remaining. Rivera rejected by McCoban.
She didn't get that one. She got her fourth on that one, didn't she?
Yeah, it looks like Lilienthal, who was fronting her. Yep, it's going to be Lilienthal, who's whistled for her second personal.
I
Not
think
McCoban.
Durant was fortunate on that call. Here it comes.
4 minutes.
Oh,
and 1
they're right.
second
They're right.
remain. Yep.
You can see her holding her head. McCoban fouled her, number 54. But very definitely, they were right. Lilienthal beat her.
42-39 is the count. 4:01 remains in this one. Muscatine against Durant for the title in 5-player basketball. 4 minutes, 1 second remaining. Muscatine, number 1 in the state, and trying to prove it. 24-0. You see Durant, number 17 in the state, 22-2. And the hardware is on the line.
And, of course, one of the leaders. I think we'll probably see a little later with some all-tournament ribbons around her. Maribel Rivera to shoot 2 shots.
The turnover story with Rivera going to the line.
And, of course, turnovers have not been the factor I thought they might be. I really thought the Muscatine press might cause more havoc, so we might have a 2-1 margin instead of the relatively close.
Rivera has 15 points.
Uh-oh.
Knoll on the follow shot after Anderson got a hold of it. And the whistle is called on Jenny Knoll.
You count that as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
I've got 5. And she will lead with 14 points at the 3:54 mark of the 4th quarter. Jenny Knoll.
That's not the last time she'll be on Veterans Memorial Auditorium floor. Just a freshman. They're saying 13, but I'm not sure that can be right.
I've got her with 14 points and a 4-point lead.
Did I say 12?
Let's at 13.
Rebound.
Who's
13.
on first?
Rebound. 13.
Oh, rebound. We'll catch up with each other.
Right.
Becky Schoenig.
Big state championship game for Schoenig, who averages 8.8 for the season, now has 15.
And it's back to a 2-point basketball game. Griffin in heavy traffic gets across the timeline. We're inside the 4-minute mark. This is Cole deep in the corner. Sarah Anderson. And what a game for Becky Schoenig. Goodness, she's been everywhere. Schoenig once, Schoenig twice.
Oh, too bad.
And Tara Drake comes down with the rebound. Boy, the Muscatine fans love that rebound.
He did everything right that time with Schoenig, except get it to roll right down. Lang being going for another turnover. Couldn't quite get it. Here we go. There's 11 12. Here comes the quick hand. Also a little too quick left foot of number 22, Christy Langdon. Now she's trying to get another one. We're going to get a turnover. We're going to get a turnover on this possession. Nope.
Tara Drake has 10 points. And a 4-point lead for Muscatine at 2:35. Durant, the smallest school at 5-player basketball, just 85 girls in the school. Baseline violation, couldn't get it back in play.
Durant beat 3 rated teams to get here in the regional competition in district. All 3 were out of Muscatine's conference. Pleasant Valley, Clinton, and Davenport.
Kim Griffin.
Oh!
Kim Griffin.
But that one count too.
Her first 2 of the game and a 6-point lead. Muscatine, here's Durant with Langdon. She has 11. Griffin runs it down. That's Schoenig. And alternate possession. Durant on the inbound.
And I've heard you say quite a few times on your Iowa women's issue, you don't like the alternating possession zone like that.
No, I don't.
I do.
I think the jump ball, I love it. I think it's great. I like those 5-2 and 6-2 matchups.
I've been waiting about 3 months to argue with you on this. Maybe we'll get to it later.
McGolden, Langdon, McGolden again. This one's a long way from over. 17 points for Stacy McGolden. 1:20 remains.